Hey guys, Lisa Callaghy here to share with you a video on how administrators can see the exact students or classes that have completed the diagnostic test along with the percentages of students that fall into the different grade level proficiencies that Exact Path provides. So I'm going to show you as an administrator how to see all of this data for your school. All right, let's get started. So to see this data for your diagnostic test that your students have taken, you have to choose either math or reading. So depending on what you're looking at or looking for, if you're looking for reading scores, you're going to click on reading, and obviously math, you click on math. So once you click on that, coming down, you'll see there's learning path tiles that we're not going to choose now. What we're looking for is our diagnostic tiles. And for administrators, you want to choose aggregated diagnostic results. And what this does is give you the diagnostic results from the viewpoint of your entire school. And then it actually drills all the way down to grade level, to class, and then to student. And I'm going to show you how to get to all that information. Okay, so clicking on that aggregated diagnostic results, obviously teachers are not going to have access to this. They will only have access to their class results. But as an admin, scrolling down, testing window 1, we see for reading, you can see for your school the grade level proficiency and the proficiency levels and how many students are within those levels and the percentage of students. So it's looking at how many students and the percentage that are in this grade level proficiency category as meets, exceeds, approaching, below. And then you'll see over here NA, so 32% or 153 students either haven't started or haven't completed the diagnostic. So as time goes on, this graph bar should be completely empty. You shouldn't even see this, okay? So that's giving you the overview for your school. Now scrolling down, you'll see your school name and a little toggle that you can open, and now you're seeing everything by grade level. So let's take a look. Kindergarten, you will, even though we are sharing kindergarten students over, you're not getting any results because those students are not taking the diagnostic test. So you can just ignore that. Come down, and then you'll see each grade level. So it's going to tell you the total amount of students, the average score for your students. As they take the test, that average score will change. Growth you won't see until we take the winter in the winter testing window. That would be in January. So you'll see the growth between test window 1 and 2 here. And then it'll show you the percentages of students in each grade that fall into the grade level proficiency categories. Okay, looks like first grade hasn't started. That's fine. They have a lot to do. So let's jump to second grade and see there's 65 students. Their average score is 869. Obviously no growth. And then you'll see the percentage of students and in which grade level proficiency that they are in. So 22% are below, 25 approaching, and so forth. And then 15% of our second grade students have not finished or have not started the assessment or the diagnostic. So you can see going down to all of your students. So now let's take a look inside a grade level, because maybe we want to see where these 15% of students are coming from. Who are these students? What are their classes? So that we can identify these classes and students and investigate further. Okay, so clicking on that, I clicked on a grade level, and you'll see we're looking at a grade 2. So now we're looking at grade level proficiency for just one grade level. So before we saw for the entire school, now we're looking at it for a specific grade level. It's kind of the same thing that we saw, but in a different form in the screen before. But now we're breaking it down by classes. So you can see they actually give you the 24-25 second grade. So this was last year, okay? And now we're looking at this year, and you could see the amount of students in each class and then the score. So we're looking at this actual class, second grade, 404, has 9 students, but no student has taken the diagnostic or has not finished the diagnostic. We don't know if they're in the middle or if they haven't started, but there are no finished diagnostic tests. Okay, for this class, there are 19 students, and it looks like 5% of that class has not finished or started that diagnostic test. So I'm going to drill down into this class so that you can see, if you're interested in finding out who these students are, you would click on the class name. Now you're going to get more information, and this information that you're looking at is actually the same information that teachers see when they look at their class results for any of the diagnostics that students take. So scrolling down, it's going to give the diagnostic class average and the testing window. There are videos on how to interpret all of this. And then it goes further into actually it's the same for your students in that class. When we saw it before, the percentages are how many students fall into each grade level proficiency category. And it looks like there is one student that falls in the NA. So it looks like there might only be one student that has not completed the test, and there is that student. So it looks like everybody is completed, and this one student is still in progress. So now you know who the students are and the classes where the diagnostic test has not been completed. So this gives you that information. So if you're looking to see if there's any problems in the class, find reasons why students haven't completed the test, you'll be able to identify those classes and students in this way. All right, so this has been a video on how admins can utilize a specific diagnostic result that only you will see, called aggregated diagnostic results, which will, besides other things, give you the names and classes of students who still have not completed or have not started the diagnostic test. Obviously, there are other areas of information that this result, diagnostic result information gives you, but for this video, it's just about identifying students that have not completed or started the diagnostic test. All right, guys, I hope this helped. Have a great day.